going.
Alright, that's a destroyer that was just up beside the ship taking on some oil. What we call underway replenishing or unrep. He's leaving, he's filled up with oil. And here's another one coming along, another destroyer coming alongside to do the same thing. They just threw a line over and they're going to pull the fuel hose over and connect it. That guy's just sending messages semaphore to his buddy. That's not an official message. If you look back closely, you can see the fuel line going over. That's one of our airplanes with the tail. Our tail in. That is an A3, what the Air Force calls a B-66. It was one of our original long-range bombers from a carrier, but it got obsolete and now we use it as a tanker. Fill it up with gas in it for air-to-air refueling. That's an A4, both of them. That's the bombs fixing to get loaded up. That's one of our airplanes, and it's got sidewinders, which are air-to-air missiles, and then underneath that are bombs. Look like 500 pounders. I don't know who that was shooting the bird. Probably John Dowd. That's the helo taking off, the angel they call it. It stays down off the starboard quarter in case an airplane goes in, they can get to him quick. There's always one airborne. That's an A1D, we call them SPADs, last of the props. They're too slow to go over the beach, but they're great for search and rescue because they got a whole lot, they got a long endurance. They can stay out for 4 or 5 hours or more, I don't know, a long time. Somebody going off with a waste cat. It's one of our sister squadron's airplanes. 151. It's one of our airplanes. Taxiing up to the cat. That's the one I told you about. That's the A3 tanker. That thing going up in the back is called a jet blast diverter, JDE. Just make sure that the exhaust doesn't blow people off the back. Now this is more interesting. That is a Russian bear. It's sort of like the B-52, except it's a turboprop. But it was their long-range 1950s, 60s bomber. This is when we were up off Korea, and after the Pueblo incident, and they were coming down out of Vladivostok to keep an eye on us. And we had to keep an eye on them. That's an F8 photo bird. He's taking some pictures of the bear. Those squares under the star, those are photo cameras. Cameras. That's a little closer look at the bear. You can see the turboprops. Big airplane. And if you look close, and that little blister under the tail, under the horizontal stabilizer, you probably can't see it, but there's a guy in there holding up a Playboy Playmate. Somebody going up to one of our squadron mates going up to tank. That's the A3 in front and the drogues hanging out the back. This is what it's like from from Tom's perspective. The damn thing was behind your head, so it was hard to do it, but that's us tanking. It's a strike group going somewhere. And that is North Vietnam. The picture will always be moving because you are always moving when you overland, what we call jinking. You're always in a turn, one side or the other. Radar tracks in a straight line. You didn't want to give them a straight line. I always wanted to hit that church. I figured it was filled up with ammo. We weren't supposed to, so I left it alone.
Speak up.
Somebody's bombing that bridge there, you can see. I can't see an airplane, but I see bombs going off there. Oh, letting go of some ordnance. Somebody dropped something. It's a hole. This is John Dowd's airplane. Got a hole in the tail. We were checking out, see if there was any fluids running out or anything. We couldn't see anything other than the hole. He's going to dirty up here, see if there's any that create any problems. You want to do that at altitude, so if there's something wrong, you've got time to do something about it. You don't want to do it when you're down low. So he's putting the gear back up. Everything was fine. Now he's checking the hook. Home. You can see the destroyer about a mile astern of the carrier. That's called the lifeguard. He's back there in case we go underwater. You can go pick us up. Hook down means we're coming into landing. We're coming into the pattern. He's dumping fuel. He's too heavy. That's what's coming out of the wings. What we do is we fly down the starboard side of the ship to the front like that, and then you peel off and go around in 360-degree circle and land. First one and then the other. That's fun. And here we go. That's the Angel. This is the 180 coming halfway around, coming into land, and that's us coming into land. Boom. We want to get out of the wire quick so the next plane can land. That's the hole we were looking at. Excuse me. That's the hole we were looking at when we were flying. We don't know what it was. Obviously, it was a shell that didn't go off. That's me when I had hair. That's John Dowd on the right. You bolter, huh?
Tell them what that is.
Bolters when you miss the wires, and that A4 missed the wires, had to go around again. You may have a problem. Hook's down. There, he caught it.
It's gonna cut off again.
Don't fuck with it.
The battery started blinking.
That is what they call an E3. That big thing on top is a radar. There's our tanker coming home. The E3 is